Imagine this. It's 7 a.m. and you've just woken up for the day, giving yourself precisely enough time to hit the snooze button once or twice, get ready, eat breakfast, and make it to Kish just on time for your 8 a.m. class. An hour or so goes by, and great, you're done with your first class of the day. Quick and painless, right? Class number 2 rolls around, only this time you're occasionally distracted by the rumble of your stomach. Yikes. But by the time your third class rolls around, you may ask? Your stomach rumbles like a rabid dog. The minutes feel like hours. You're so distracted by your own hunger that you can't tell if you're sitting in your biology lecture or taking a calculus exam at this point. Thankfully, this should never be a problem thanks to the wide variety of food and beverage options offered at the Kish Cafe. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's begin with some basic information. First things first, the Kish Cafe is located at C1131, which is on the first floor of the C Wing. If you enter through the college's main entrance, it is about halfway down the hallway and to your right. If you enter through one of the other many doors on campus, there are plenty of overhead signs and maps to point you in the correct direction. It's hard to miss once you're in the C Wing. The current hours for hot meals at the Kish Cafe are 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on Monday through Thursday. The Grab and Go, however, is open a little bit longer, from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. on Monday through Thursday, and 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on Fridays. We will go over what hot meals are offered, as well as the Grab and Go options momentarily, but let's discuss the Kish Cafe's online information first. Not only is it a pain to remember the Kish Cafe's exact location and hours of operation, but some of this information is continuously changing as well. Thankfully, many specifications can be found at www.kish.edu/student-life-campus/cafeteria. You can find the hot lunch menu for the current month, hours of operation for each semester, instructions on loading money to your Kish ID, as well as who to contact for catering information if you should need it. You can even find college maps to locate the Kish Cafe on the left side of the page. We now know where the Kish Cafe is and when we can access it, but let's discuss actually paying for items. Alongside the typical payment methods of cash, debit cards, and credit cards, there are quite a few other ways to pay as well. One of those we just touched on, your Kish ID. Using the declining balance link, you are able to create a Revel account and load anywhere from $10 to $200 onto it. Instructions for creating that account are found under the hyperlinks directly beneath that. You can also use financial aid in many cases. You can do this by visiting the business office and asking them to transfer some of the funds onto your Kish ID. Do keep in mind, however, that a maximum of $200 from financial aid can be added each semester. You can even gift your fellow students gift certificates if you're feeling exceptionally generous. Instructions for doing this can be found on the website as well. Now that we've covered most of the basics, let's discuss the fun part, the actual food options. Not too different from your high school cafeteria, there is a hot food option which changes daily. But what if that option isn't especially appealing to you that day? No problem. There are several other hot meals served each day alongside salads and sandwiches if you are looking for a little bit of a healthier option. Personally, I am a huge fan of the salad bar. As a vegetarian, I originally thought that it would be a challenge to find meatless meals at Kish. Thankfully, my diet and just about any other is catered to. If you're short on time, the Grab and Go offers coffee and quick snacks to consume on the go. Even shorter on time, there are vending machines located throughout campus. Be mindful of the Kish Code of Conduct as well as your instructor's specific policies when it comes to consuming food and beverages in class though. If you do have time to spare, however, the Kish Cafe is a great place to spend it. It has plenty of comfortable seats and tables to relax, study, and do homework assignments. There are even several outlets if you run low on power on your laptop or your phone. In conclusion, it's hard to focus when you're hungry. And let's face it, neglecting to pay attention in class is just one step away from not showing up at all, and we don't want that. Eating a well-balanced diet and staying hydrated is a crucial part of college success, a fact many of us neglect to realize. It is so helpful to have a central location to not only curb your hunger and your thirst, but a place to escape from your coursework as well. Staying on top of your classes is no doubt important. However, we all need a break every once in a while. Your physical and mental needs cannot be ignored in college after all. So, with that being said, if you begin to feel those stomach rumbles, it may be time to visit the Kish Cafe. You are almost guaranteed to have a positive experience thanks to the many friendly staff members who work extremely hard each day to keep us full. They take pride in what they do, provide excellent service, and are able to answer any additional questions you may have regarding the Kish Cafe. Now that you know more about your food options, it will hopefully be easier for you to focus on your lecture rather than your hunger. Thank you.